Hello, welcome to this video about geopolitics, about the news, latest updates on what's going on globally. 3 days ago, Charlie Kirk was shot to death at a rally or an event, Turning Point USA. And for those who don't realize it, is that for the last 10 years, people have been working extremely hard, bringing peace to the world, and Charlie Kirk was one of them. It's tragic and very sad that he have passed away. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, because he had a big impact on actually turning the tides. 2 days ago was September 11th, and we all know what happened in the past. 9/11 was a big change of course for the whole world, and we're finally starting to see a new path forward for the world. The system in its entirety is upside down. The world leaders, the politicians around the world are more interested in arguing about the crisis in Ukraine, while the populations globally is poisoned by the food, injected by chemicals, vaccines. And the kids in Gaza is still starving. What our leaders are focusing on is out of this world. And the system that they are in charge of, so to speak, is not even productive anymore. Because, for example, school indoctrinates us, it puts us in a box we are unable to see the reality we live in. Now, the food we consume is destroying us from the inside. And that is why RFK Jr. is doing such an amazing job bringing this to the forefront and start to actually talk about the pharmaceuticals and companies. AstraZeneca is owned by the family Wallenberg here in Sweden, for example. But the problem is much bigger than that. It goes back 100 years to IG Farben, a company in Germany before the around the First World War. And chemicals have been produced in large extents and pushed to the public in all sorts of marketing schemes to have you eat sugar and candy and colors and taste good, and vapes taste like watermelon when you smoke it, but it's not good for the body. And the only medicine actually good for your body is the cannabis. It's totally illegal around the world. It's classed as dangerous as heroin. I never tried heroin, but I did try grass, and it's amazing. How many doctors around the world are actually talking about the fact that the best medicinal plant and herb growing free in the wild is banned by the elite in the world, by our politicians? And well, the agenda is always coming from the top, and it's going down, right? But the communication is starting to change. It's go from up to down to becoming horizontal communication. And this is thanks to the internet and the speed of communication. And by doing this, it is starting to get faster and faster. And we can actually start to communicate in different ways than we might have thought initially could even be possible on this planet. So telecommunications, Starlight system, Starlink. Elon Musk is putting together amazing things for the whole world, and there's great entrepreneurs changing our way of thinking, and this is actually changing the whole world because we are interconnected and people might not even want to talk about that. And I think it's very sad that science have hidden this fact, and they have also rewritten history in many ways. They have hidden the truth of how the structure of our world look like. They've hidden it under layers of bullshit, of crap, like the Big Bang and so forth. Not to say that I'm very much that religious in a sense. I believe in God, God Almighty, God exists. I believe in God 100%. But religion is just concepts taken out of context to be used for political reasons, rather than actually bringing people closer to God. So we have a big mission, not only when it comes to stop poisoning our populations globally, showing them how to move, exercise, eat healthy, avoid meat. A weak stomach should never eat meat. It's not good for the body. Yeah, you need a strong, healthy stomach to digest meat. And to be fair, most of the meat in the world at the moment is just grown to be slaughtered, to be eaten. Now, the intentions behind that is causing heavy, it affects stuff around, even though you don't even know that. Just the picture of slaughtering a cow evilly just to eat it, have them in the stables connected to these milk pumps for 24 hours a day. It is evil, and it does affect. It has a big impact. So only like life hit by trucks, for example, or fish found on land and it just died. I mean, you really need to start caring about these sorts of things. You cannot talk to me like you are acting like a leader without even considering these sorts of things. This is taking the next step. We are going from being materialistically orientated to being emotionally orientated, connected to our emotions and intellectually or navigating that landscape. And by doing that together, we can move forward. And that's the only way. First of all, there's too many resources in the world for anyone to feel the need to be materialistic, right? Because it's causing problems around the world, because we have people starving, and there shouldn't even be a reason for that. So for the leaders in the world, I hope they can appreciate the fact that youth in the world want peace. We are not interested in watching old people argue over the internet while people actually die on the front lines. We need to end this as fast as possible. And we need to start to realize that there is a force in this world people are simply not prepared to deal with. And that's about that, really. The Ukraine conversation, it needs to move forward. And Zelensky, there's no reason not to go to Moscow. Moscow is beautiful. You should definitely go there, or to St. Petersburg, whatever. Meet Putin, discuss this, and end this. It's childish to talk about, oh, I might get murdered. No, it's not a problem. Just go get this done. The meeting in Alaska between Trump and Putin was a big success for the world. Now, we are riding on a momentum. So much love for the Middle East. All right, but we do need to make Israel great again. The Jewish country need to be there. They need to have a country. It will be the way forward. And the rest of the Middle East is such a beautiful place, and it's time to bring together Islam and all cultures around the world. Asia is doing great right now, together with Russia, putting together the BRICS organizations, working with India. You have Iran, you have Qatar, Dubai, Saudi Arabia's leader, Mohammed bin Salman, is doing fantastic, uniting, helping with Erdogan. It's beautiful. And you have South America. It's a beautiful place, of course. The people have beautiful hearts. So we want to see the Brazilians bring out your beautiful hearts. That's it. The world is becoming multipolar. It means that we have a pole in south, pole in the north, and some NAD zones, neutral, demilitarized, and denazified zones around the world. For example, Ukraine could be one, Sweden, the Scandinavian countries will most likely become a NAD zone, France could become a, Italy could become a, Hungary, or all of Europe could become a zone for trade globally, a center, for example. So the Scandinavian countries are aiming to join together under a constitution protected by God. We love God, and really it's about taking the individual responsibility, taking care of the body, and taking it step by step. Move, shake your body, think a little, and rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Wish his family the best. And everybody out there, just remember this. It's happening. Okay, have a good day.